94.3.
You're listening to Good Morning Delhi with Chris.
Radio 1.
That was a note to the great Houdini, Foster the People. Love that one. It's 9:22 and in the studio with me this morning, conversation with Nikhil Arora. He's a Vice President, Managing Director, India. He's a Delhi boy, but he's been rambling, moving around quite a bit. You picked up some Russian too on your travels, haven't you?
Yes. So, in Russia, either you speak Russian or you don't survive. So, the place was such that even if you're the dumbest person, you'll learn Russian pretty fast because in those days, nobody spoke English. So if you had to go out and buy a piece of bread or anything, you needed to speak Russian. So I can speak okay.
Say something.
Yeah. Здравствуйте, друзья.
Oh, you. Whatever it was, sounded good. So, do you keep in touch with your Russian? Do you get a chance to sort of,
Yes, I do actually. I have a lot of friends who stayed back in Moscow, so I tend to go at least once in 2 years.
Okay, good.
Or they visit me, so that's a great way of keeping up with the language as well as keeping up with the place. I had some...
But I'm sure the place has changed because your student years, it was Soviet Union and now it's...
Yes, the place has fundamentally changed, like Delhi has changed, and so I think it's a very, very different place.
So coming back to Intuit, we were talking about how the kind of services do expand and elaborate a bit more on that.
Yeah. So, if you think about the biggest challenge and problem a small business in India has, right? They have the problem of getting access to finance because majority of small businesses are debt financed. They don't have access to the capital market. So either it's family-owned money or they have to borrow. So there's a constraint they live in. And the second is around time because, small business has 5, 10, 15, 20 people and they're just really, stretched for time. So they want some sort of a solution which helps them either give that time and also help them manage finances better. Okay. So our solution, which is the QuickBooks Online, it's used by over 1.48 million users worldwide. And India, we've just crossed 100,000 users recently. It's a solution which gives you time, gives you, a better visibility into your finances.
Sure. And
also, we help train small businesses because, as you know, skills development and lack of good talent is the biggest challenge for small business. So, in addition to product providing back time, and when I say time, it's like, you can access anytime, anywhere, any information you have on your finances. So if you're a subscriber of QuickBooks and you're traveling from Delhi to Nagpur, you can get on your mobile and actually look at your finances. You can actually do a transaction on your finance on the mobile phone. So basically, it's giving you an opportunity to do business on the go, both on your computer as well as on your mobile phone.
Okay. I'm looking at your journey, your career journey, and you've worked with Microsoft. You work at Delphi, which is General Motors' largest automotive component manufacturer, which I would imagine is a large operation. Going from that, coming to India, and then working at Intuit, what's it been like? What has been your learning, and where do you think we're going to go in this journey?
Yeah. So I think one of the philosophies I picked up earlier from one of my mentors was to you got to change industries and you got to change functions in your career. So I changed industries 6 times. I had worked in media entertainment, I've worked in consulting, I've worked in automotive, technology. I've been a small business owner myself, so kind of understand and resonate with the problem. And now, finally with Intuit, which is extremely one of the most, I would say, employee engaging company I've ever worked for. I think going forward, and I talk about Intuit and QuickBooks, I think, we want to serve 1 in 4 small businesses in India by 2020. And, with our product, QuickBooks Online, I think we believe that, we are really helping customers collaborate better. And when I say collaborate better, today, a small business is relying on an accountant quite a bit for their knowledge. Even as consumers, anything we have a question, we call an accountant. So our product really increases that collaboration between small business and accountant because we provide that access to the information through a cloud product, which is you're not dependent on your desktop sitting on your table. You can access information anywhere And in India, with the traffic problem, if you're an accountant sitting in Mumbai and your customer is in Delhi, with QuickBooks, you can actually access that information and actually reduce 4 or 5 days, of basically going back and forth.
All right, okay. We're going to come back, talk some more with Nikhil Arora from Intuit. And we're going to probe him and ask him how he's enjoying running on the streets of Delhi, because he's taken up to that in grand fashion. Stay tuned. All of that coming up right here. Also great music. Andy Grammer is up with Back Home.
Hi, I'm comedian Papa CJ, and I'm at the RadioOne studio to see if